Okay, so welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are gonna go through some of the things that matter to us. But before then, please, whether you're gonna join us or you're gonna watch the video later, like the video, okay, and comment. I would like to hear from you. So this hour, as you can see, the self-hate in the Biafra movement. Before we go to the topic of this video, I would like to say something. Okay, I'd like to say something because the video that I made earlier this morning, and I have some comments from that video, which I would like to share with us. And I have something to say about it. Some of us don't understand that we all have our own way of life. Like the way you handle things is not the same way I handle things. You may handle things, maybe slightly different or totally different from the way I do mine. Does it mean that you are different from me? Like we are not we are not human being. The answer is no. But it's not the more that you do like me, and it's not the more that I do behave like you as well. So some of you that followed me here, you can testify this that when the whole thing started about Adadarama, and some people actually want me to get involved, which I declined simply because I want to see how the whole thing will end, where it is heading to, and all that. So I am not here to talk about Adadarama, no. But I want to say something on the comment that I got on the video that I made, earlier today. This person, the person says something here. He said, "You want to use another Rama to make money because you monetize your page. You never contributed money in the struggle." And this is the mentality of some of our people. Do you understand it? This is the mentality. You cannot just say something that you don't know. Sometimes when you want to say something, you need to think twice to know if that thing that you're saying is true or not. But our people, some of us don't care, right? You just say something because you think that you have right to say it, and you don't even understand what you are saying sometimes. The issue of monetization, I am the only one among every other person here on YouTube that have come out publicly and said, if you want to build your own YouTube, contact me. I don't have gold or silver to give you. I don't have what it takes to monetize your channel, but at least I will tell you what I know, my own experience so far on social media. Like this, what I said just now is not. It sounds ordinary, but like me, nobody taught me anything. Like nobody helped me at all. But I said no matter who you supporting, if you are supporting no Gekere, even if you want to vlog about anything, contact me. I will tell you. I will guide you to just to from you things that you need to know. Not that I'm a big YouTuber, and I'm not. But that small thing that I know, I will teach you. I said that because I know what I went through. But some of you, when you see maybe if I have a video that you don't like, maybe something that I said affect you or your loved one or someone that you are supporting. Next thing I will hear, oh, you monetize your channel, your page, you are making money. Making money is not, it cannot purge you, right? You can also make money. If you want to make money, you can do that. Then you said that I don't contribute anything. I dare you to swear on that. That's the only thing I can say. Then somebody said something again. Where is that woman? Look at her here. Christiana Waro. Christiana Waro. I don't know. 6136. That is the name of her YouTube account. She said she is using platform, not someone else. No, not this one. I think they have two messages here. Okay, because I have respond to that. Let me go to respond. She said something here. She said, okay. He said she never formed group. Leave her alone. You people are just jealous of her. Focus on your agitation alone. Now, the title of the video that I made that triggered this woman to say what she said is this. I said, excuse me, I said that Adadorama has formed her own group, and I played a voice note to back it up. What that voice note says is that she said, you know, I just want to, I'm talking about this. This is not why we're here, but I have to say it because of some of the comments. She said in that video that they are going to contribute money, start contributing money. She's going to source for a way of sending money to the women on ground that she has their contacts. That statement alone simply means her group is going to source money to send. And she made it clear that any member of the group that want to support can support. But that statement is temporary. The issue is that for her to open her mouth and say that you cannot use this group to support anymore. Only those that have the group can, only one that have a group can make such order. And when you hear, oh, don't just use the name, you are hearing it from the owner of the group. That's what it means. And not only that, we are going to try our best to look for a way to send money. Whatever you have, you give to them. Who is going to give the money? What group? What is the name of the group? If you claim that she don't have her own group already, some of you don't know what I'm saying. You just open your mouth and say something that you cannot justify. Anyway, that's by the way. Let's go to the topic of the day because I don't want to center the position this last stream about the same issue that we have talked about. That I write on that, like I said, all this why I don't want to talk about it. If I want to talk about another man, I have many things to say, but I don't think it is necessary. But if you push further about it, like you think you can challenge or talk, you can go there, and don't just try it. Okay. Some of you, if you want to, I'm not here to tell you to follow who this person, follow this person. No, I don't need to tell you that. You are all adults. You have right to do what you want to do, and you have right to stand wherever you want to stand. I don't know what is wrong with our people. Honestly, you want to defend everything and lie to people because you want to achieve something. I don't know, but the choice is yours. Okay, let's go to the topic of the day. The self-hate, okay, in the movement. Now, let me say this because I saw a post from a mega gift, and that post is what Uchemefo said about IPOB, that's DOS group. Uchemefo is insisting that IPOB and PM are one. Then people who follow IPOB, they are busy trying to debunk that. That no, we are not. Why are they doing that? Both IPOB and Uchemefo are accusing PM that his boys are the one causing insecurity in Southeast. Remember, this same group were the people, they are the one that formed, initiated this, what is it called? Petition Finland to make sure they get hold of PM. DOS group, Emeka Gift and Co. They tried all they could to get it done. And finally, they succeeded. The same Uchemefo is in support of that. All of them. Are you getting the point? All of them. And that cannot fight the spirit of all of them. They are all the same, fighting to make sure that they nail PM down. Now, due to the self-hate that is in them, they forgot that as you are pushing to get PM, arrested or to destroy him, it will get a point where their own name will be dragged into that. They are the one that initiate this accusation that PM is the one causing insecurity, doing this and doing that. You know that all the ethics all this while. You know what they believe on. Now, Uchemefo on X Space was trying to link IPOB to activities of Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister. IPOB said no, that we distance ourselves from him. We don't know him. Uchemefo said no, you know them. All of you are one. That is self-hate, right? Whereas the real enemy of all of them, they are now reporting to the real enemy. But if you ask Uchemefo, his own is to indict PM, indict IPOB, indict everybody. Why? Because he hated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much now. He can't stand it. Now, the issue of IPOB, those that are signing petition against PM or signing petition against PM and believe that they can use that to destroy PM and everybody. They forgot that as they're doing that, they are also dragging themselves to the same point. Now, one of them, Uchemefo, is telling them that your ESN is the Biafran Liberation Army, that they are former ESN member. Therefore, IPOB should partake to anything in Uchemefo's first word that he considered as a crime, that IPOB must be indicted as well, the way they indict PM. They said, no, you cannot indict us to this. Now, IPOB start because Uchemefo insisted. Then they decided to, okay, let us go further. Uchemefo, you are telling us that you are part of this report. Are you not the one that was deputy to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when ESM was formed? Are you getting the point now? So, even you also, you are a partaker. You see the problem of Igbo people. You want to fight your own, but you don't care because that anger, that animosity you have about the person, simply because maybe both of you have different opinion. You think that no, I don't like what this person is saying. Sometimes there's no, it's not about any issue. But now, since you are prime minister, since this guy emerged as a leader, the way he's now carrying himself, the way he talks about, I can feel pride. Therefore, next thing, how can I bring him down to where he used to be? Not that person have done anything wrong. Are you getting the point? Now, I'm going to go through the write-up first. Then we continue. I'm reading this from Emeka Gift handle. A message to Mazi Uchemefo, Uche Okafor Emefo, ex-deputy IPOB leader. He who live in a glass house must not throw stones. 3 days ago, Uche Okafe before in Extreme, that's Twitter Space, live broadcast, was arguing and insulting that and insisting that Samonekpa gangs, these two individuals fighting each other. They have one thing in common: hating PM and everybody that support PM. They want anybody that like PM or love PM go jail with him. Go just lock them up. That's the agenda. But on the course of doing that, they are now dragging who again will follow suit among them. Whereas the real enemy they have, full hand, their own is to listen and to see them fighting a dirty fight. Now listen, he said Uche before was arguing and insisting that some Samonekpa gangs who were committing crime, according to Emeka Gift, who were committing crime, I mean, they're no more committing crime now because they have done what they think that is the best thing to arrest PM. So they put it in the he put it in the past. Fine. Committing crime in the Biafra land are part of IPOB ESL. Every effort was made by some participants of the space to clarify before that IPOB on many occasions have distanced itself from every form of violence and criminality. But Uche Mefo insisted and refused to accept every contrary opinion and explanation that IPOB ESM has nothing to do with the crime committed by those loyal to Simon Ekpa. His only argument was that these Ekpa boys were sometime in the past ESM member, and as such, every crime they committed, whether IPOB distance themselves or call them out, should be attributed to IPOB. He insists that IPOB cannot deny taking responsibilities of their crime activities, of their criminal activities. He went further to say that IPOB recruited them, hence should take responsibilities for their criminal activities. I have taken my time to analyze the position and argument of Uche before, though I know he was arguing from the point of hate. If not, he would have seen reasons for every explanation by other participants in the Dark X space that IPOB have done everything possible to wash their hands off from every criminality of Ekpa and his gang, and strongly condemn all criminality in Biafra land, including the ones committed by political leaders. This guy saying that Uche was committing an argument out of hate, he himself is filled with hate. But he don't want to remember that. But he forgot that the same thing Uche is saying is what he himself represents. Both of them want to see their fellow Biafrans go down out of hate. Your own brother. Both of you want to eat the same one meal, like one food. You agree the same thing that this person want to eat is the same thing that you want to eat. But because of hate you have for that person, all of a sudden you choose to condemn that meal because this person have already have his own plate, his own food served him on his table. Because your own is not yet done, you want to tell the whole world, oh, this food is one of the worst food that anybody can eat. But you are waiting for your own to get done. The same food, the same meal, the same cooker, everything the same. But because of self-hate, you choose to go gaga to attack your own simply because you have hatred on that person. Now, if you pay close attention, he made it clear that he admitted that some crimes are being committed by political leaders. But when they were targeting Finland, targeting the every world leaders about Samonekpa, about activities of Samonekpa, they refused, even the one that Fulani committed. Activities of Bebubago, they attach it to PM. Activities of any cult group, any violence at all they see, target to PM. Why? Because they want to bring him down. They want to bring his name back. And they spend months. They invested their energy. They put their money to get it done. Then when you begin to look, when you begin to analyze or pay close attention to activities of PM or why, what What did he even believe on? It's not Biafra. Then ask them, what do you believe on? They forgot that as you are preaching this kind of violence against somebody who represents what you said you want to achieve, which is Biafra, anybody who is not from your region may think that anybody that talk about Biafra again is violence, because you have already planted that evil seed in them because of self-hate. Why I call it self-hate is because if Biafra come, whether you are before make a gift, whoever you are a Biafra. You benefit from it. It doesn't matter who bring it, how it come, anything, but because of self-hate, deep down their soul, they want Biafra. But the only problem is that they want that Biafra to come from them, not from another person. That is hatred that we're talking about. Narrow it down to the statement of Adadaramma that only if anybody want to bring Biafra, that she will turn to some. Some of you will argue that I have the clip. Okay, somebody sent the clip to me. You see, all this thing is not about hating Adadorama or hating anybody, but you have to let people to know the real problem. Why are we doing this to ourselves? In terms of population, you have it. Landmark and natural resources is there. Human resources is there. Then anything you can think of. The only problem is that we all want to be leader at a go. Everybody want to be leader. Everybody wants their voice to be heard, whether you are making sense or not. Sometimes you don't even care about our 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 level. I don't want to say traditional background because it's not about education, it's about what you can offer, right? But sometimes education is very, very, very important because you have to play a very greater role to what you are doing. But sometimes we refuse to accept our strength, like this is our capability. Nah, I can't do this. We all tend to pretend that we know it all, we can do it all. Without you, I can stand without, but we know that is not true. We need each other. But why must we fight that? There's time for everything, there's limits in everything we do in life. But when it comes to fighting our own, we don't have limits. That's why somebody will wake up and tell you that without him, without her, you cannot exist. And saying that on your social media. Now, let's go. He said, but then I have one question for Emefo. Hello, Mazi Emefo. You were once IPB deputy leader. You were one of the decision-making member in IPB. You and Maz Namodekan brought many of us into this struggle for Biafra self-determination. Yes, along the line, you had issue with the IPB movement, and they sacked you from the movement. Mazi, nobody can write the history of IPOB without mentioning you as one of the founding father of the movement. Hundreds of innocent IPOB family members were murdered by Nigerian government while protesting on your order. Now they're not reminding him his own atrocities as a deputy leader. Then come back to this guy, Emeka Gift. Ask this simple question. Okay, so you know this, right? How many of these atrocities did you tag to Finland? 0. But on the course of making sure that PM is being nailed or disrupted to make sure that Biafra will not come from him, even though he's working faster and working smarter than you prefer to go back to maintain that thing that is you have in your mind, which is no, don't allow this guy to excel. If you allow him, if you bring Biafra now, that means will be nobody. That means he has proved us wrong. To make sure that he should not prove you wrong, you prefer to draw the clock back to more years without anything achieved, despite the threats. Because I said this before. In 1964 to 1970, 1967 to 1970, not 64, 1967 to 1970, during the time of Biafran Nigerian Civil War. Before that war, our land, even before the war and during the war, our land faced 0 threat to compare what is facing now. Then we don't have Fulani invaders. Kidnapping was something that you can always read that in the book. It is not. It was not real. But now that every East and a country is eager to run it on non-Muslim, and Nigerian happen to be a playground for them. In fact, they can go there and have training, professional, well-trained platform for them, and financial backup, everything is there. And you people are there for a take. You have seen that, you have seen the operation on non-Igbo people. In Benue, they just massacred 2 days ago. I have the video here on my channel, but I refuse to release it because the owner of the platform are questioning that video. After uploading it, they started questioning it. So it's under pending until they conclude their checkup before I release it. If not, maybe I will release it anyhow. And after I deleted it, because the one I released about what the Biafra Liberation Army and the Nigerian Army, they captured somebody like that. I just had allowed that video for you people to see it. After that video got almost close to 10,000 views, just 2 days ago, close to 10,000 views, I deleted it. Why? Because I got some comments from you, some of you, that said I should pull it down. My candidate go, you want money, you want money, you want money. If that is over, it's all about money, money, money. That video alone have already generated more than 10,000 views at space of few hours, because Biafrans were some of you that are hungry to see, what is going on. Everybody was coming in. Go to Sona Barawa's X handle. Go to Kute TV X handle. They downloaded that video from my platform here, and they uploaded it in there. Guys, I have seen the video on X. I am the one that edited that video and made it. I put it where it is, even though because some of them they are not subscribed to, to upload long lengthy video on their X. They just cut it and put it there. But that video originated from this platform. What I'm trying to tell you is this: the threat is not only on Igbo race, it is on every other tribes. Do you understand it? It is on every other. Benue, they massacre people like chicken. Few days ago, I'm not telling you last week or last month. The video is here. I have the video already here on this platform. But after uploading it, the owner of the platform began to question that video, because of, even though I used some mirror to cover it, I tried my best, but yet they couldn't stand it. If I have X on my own, like I would have posted there, because X you can post anything. This issue of let us do yenka, some of us sometimes, even if there's no problem, out of your eager to, you want to lead, because sometimes we like to look down on ourselves. We like to see our brothers and sisters as they cannot do anything. In fact, my voice is louder than your own, therefore you are nothing. When the person is highly named, somebody who can offer something, you don't want to give the person a chance simply because or the man is able, or go and declare, no, are you feeding me? This "are you feeding me" have done us very, very harm. How dare you to talk to me? Are you feeding me? That is the problem. For the people that are bringing threat to us, despite all the problem they have, once they want to go, they will go. You don't hear much news. You don't hear hatred. They know when to fight. We don't have limit of our fight. If you want to fight, you can say anything, you can get anywhere, you can do anything just to achieve what I want. It doesn't matter. We don't care about the damage that it will cause, how people will see it, how people will perceive it. We don't care, right? I said I'm not gonna bring this current situation much on this video, but at some point we're gonna relate it somehow, so that you can make more sense for some of us that are seeing. I have seen many of your comments. Some of you, some people said you don't have any other thing to talk about now. Is about Ogenkere. That's from Ogenkere camp, because you are trying to let people to understand. Nobody hates Ogenkere like as an individual. I keep on saying that. He have not done me any wrong. I don't have any reason to see him as my enemy. He's not my enemy, but he's enemy for enemy of the will of the people. You understand? So I know where I have issue with him. Not that I'm calling for his head. I don't do that. I don't. But some of you, only few days, only few hours ago, have started making some utterances that is very, very funny about the issue of Adadara. You think that when you hear what Adadara have been saying, that is the same goes with the language what I'm saying. You have issue with TS, and maybe your mission and your the way you see tomorrow, you want to plan ahead, but you want to be ahead. You don't care about whoever you're gonna step on their head to climb up. That's an issue. Because if you actually love your people, like they said, you have to pay attention to hear what they said. I am not reading people's comments because I have all the time on the world. But I want to know your take. When time I upload video, I'll tell you to comment. Let me know your take. I want to read from you. I know what I'm saying. So that any video that I upload, I want to know how you think, how you feel, or how you perceive that video. It helps me to know, to channel my own, video, and to understand your own take on that. It's not about me talking. What about those that are listening? And that's the best, that's the way to go to me. All right. Now, back to the issue of DOS, IPOB, and Uchemefo. Do you know that from what Uchemefo is doing, he don't remember that he was a member of IPOB. He has forgotten his role. He don't care to, he don't want to listen or even go back to his activities as deputy leader of IPOB. Now, DOS, who claim that the only problem in the Southeast economy, in fact, the Igbos are facing marginalization now, and the Igbos are not making it in Nigerian politics, is because of Samanekpa. According to them, now that Samanekpa is not here, these people still believe that it's Samanekpa's boys, but they're not more targeting Samanekpa. Before all these things, they have in mind to do what they can do to bring PM down. Even they know in that consciousness, in their conscience, they know that PM is not the problem. They know that there's a lot of elements in our land that can attribute to insecurity. They understand it has been there, but they want to pack all of them and put it on his head. Propaganda to destroy the innocent person. And after they achieve that, that problem has not stopped. Now they don't remember the Twitter handle of any Finland government, anything, or local police. They don't. They have the guys to the platform. They don't tag anything, even though the crime now in our land is alarming. Like what recruited security force that governors have planted in all the states, what they are doing is shocking. You see a young guy using pistol. That's the code. We are now calling them at Ibe. Accurate. They are videoing it, everything. We have seen Sorudo, for example, his own Agunechibe or Agunechemba, and now collecting Roger, 20, 50 naira, 100 naira from motorists. Why? Because governor give them license to do that. This is a governor who is fighting against touts, right? Fighting against I'm a Christian, okay? But when you see that video trending, some of the short clips, because that's why social media is helping everybody now. You will see the same security wearing some native beads. Some of the beads have spiritual connection. They are wearing it to probably they got it from anything doctor. You cannot do all those carrying arms, without having some voodoos in it. It is normal in Africa. But somebody is going after native. I'm not in support of native doctor's activity, but sometimes you need to justify what you are doing by making sure your hands are clean. You cannot keep on attacking your own. This issue is somehow because the way our people are trying to stand and protect ourselves and do behave like other people. Some of us, that is not even our problem. Our problem is how can we make money from those who are struggling, who are trying to liberate our people. Others are trying to now, I want to lead, I want to do how it feels. You know, when they're calling Obatobie, when they're singing his praises. I also want my name to be like that. When they're calling Masamunukano or Hamadike one or Hamadike, because they arrest him, people can sit at home. Now I want to feel that kind of leadership. If our people can accord respect to this person, of course, now why not me? They don't remember the agony and pain that comes with it. No. And if it's okay, come and test this thing. Today is your day. Have the floor, lead. If it's my way, do you understand? Now let's continue. He said, Maz, nobody can write the history of IPOB without talking to Uche before, without mentioning your name as one of the founding father of the movement. Hundreds of innocent IPOB family members were murdered by the Nigerian government while protesting on your order. Hundreds, if not thousands, are still in prison because they protested and demanded for the UN supervised Biafran referendum to determine their continued existence in Nigeria. If we should go with your argument, if you should go with your argument, it is then also implies that all the false accusation by the Nigerian government against IPOB that you, Mefo, has no moral judgment to distance yourself from them. Yes, Mefo, if we should apply your judgment, you have no moral right to distance yourself from all these false allegations against IPOB, since you also was a member and leader of IPOB. If you continue to refuse to accept the fact that IPOB has denied, condemned, and distanced itself from crimes and criminality of Samanepa boys, then you have no right to deny being involved from ECPA's boys. Then you have no right to deny being involved. Okay, accusation of criminality, including the one committing by ECPA boys, because you were the deputy leader IPOB and cannot deny your full participant in IPOB activities at the same point in time. You understand? In that case, Mazi Emefo, that's Uche Emefo, why you accuse IPOB with one finger, 4 fingers are pointing at you. Be careful. Throwing stones while living in a glass house, Mazi Emefo, you could break your glasses too. IPOB is not responsible for the crime of EPA boys and point of correction. IPOB ESN did not recruit them. The Nigerian government and the politicians did it through EPA. Are you getting the point now? And EPA was never a registered member of IPOB. Trying to be judged in his own case. IPOB will never take responsibility of what she did not do. Your hate can never force us to oblige your agenda. Your argument was not from the point of sincerity, but from the point of hate against Master Khan, your former leader. So, right? Coming from somebody who actually have a lot of hate against his fellow brother like PM. IPOB is a movement with organizational structure and operational ethics. If you go against her principles, you will be expelled. You were in the same system and you expelled some defaulters too before you were eventually expelled. The IPOB cannot be held responsible for the actions of anyone who refused to follow the directive of IPOB. Get that into your skull and have peace. That is a mega gift, giving it woto to Uche Mefo for saying that activities of PM and PM boys should also go, that IPOB should take responsibilities. He forgot, because he's saying all these things to validate that IPOB is a violent organization. Just because you want to prove to the whole world that you are not born again. And guess who is born again? The what is the name of this guy? Chike Doziem. Chike Doziem, if you remember, was it not last year? I think last year, there was this news that came out from Nigeria, a list of names that they tag as terrorists and they are wanted people. And not before, it doesn't made it to the list. And PM, of course, his name is there. A lot of people. And today, no, not this week, they are now, IPOB and their group are now celebrating that. I always say before, what's the name of this guy? Chike Doziem, okay, is now a free man in Nigeria. According to them, that he won the court case. He challenged Nigerian system in Nigerian court and eventually win the case. How did he win? That he's not a terrorist and Nigerian violated his rights by accusing him and blah blah blah. In fact, according to the court case, that Nigerian government have forgiven him and they're gonna tender apology to him, and they're gonna give him, I think, is it 50 or how many million? I think one is $5 million, the other one, because there's two way of making money from that. According to the Nigerian government, in fact, in summary, let me not just stress you. Nigerian governments have agreed. In fact, some summary is that they're gonna pay him compensation for dragging his name to the list, and they have removed his name. He's not a new being. There's no issue attached to him. Okay, now the question is, what do you think that happened that made Nigerian government to just write his name off and free him? In fact, to the extent of paying him, they are not happy. They're happy with uh, Chike Doziem. That is the news, and they're sharing that news. They are happy. So this is okay. You know what it means for someone who presented himself as a freedom fighter, agitating, all of a sudden being compensated after winning. After winning the case, they are willing to compensate him. They are willing to let go. In fact, he's now a good person. Everything. He's not a good person. Everything is by will of God. He don't mean to hurt anybody. He should, that kind of thing. This is to tell you that they know what they want from get-go. And Ikenga have reacted to that, telling him don't go back. Ikenga actually made a comment before then, revealing some things, some hints before the announcement of this result court case, the outcome of the court and everything, because they have one thing in common. You have to, drop your agitation for a government like the Nigerian government to say, okay, we have been, just like they have integrated, they have integrated the dossier back to the society. And guess who was his lawyer? Is what's the name of this man? Ejiofor. Ejiofor was the one. He's the one that represented him in the court case and everything. In fact, he's the one that defended him and make sure that he won the case. Now, that kind of that. This is what they call political solution. Play that very, very fine. And the compensation is for him to understand that he's one of us. I don't need to go deeper to tell you the outcome of what transpired in the court that made you to say, okay, we're gonna give you this and that. Reintegrating him to the society. And this is Chike Dozemo after dragging PM, after disturbing Biafrans, after causing all the noise, all the smoke. After what happened, right? Some of you that are now in the cabinet, and some of you may not even be, you may not follow. Maybe you just joined. I'm just guessing. But for those that know, what Chike Dozemo and the group represent. Now he want to he want to be rich together. Not even he want. They have already given him the free hand and everything. His name in the list of terrorism, Nigeria government have dropped it, and he's now total free. The question is, what will happen to those his followers? Are they going to follow the same thing again, like to go and challenge the that allegation? Because not only his name in the list, some of them their name is there. So meaning that what Ikenga did was somehow what all of them are keen in to do, for them to come back and regain their freedom in that I got them to regain their freedom. I don't know how they get freedom from not being freedom, but where you are not even free. But that's what it is. That's what it is. The comparison, like I said, bo ego it yakanobi. You don't worry. If you keep on doing what you're doing, if you continue this way, you like this money, you have more of it. If you can do what you want it to do, that is it. Now, Uwazurike faced similar thing and he succumbed and he made his money. The money that he did not even dream of making in his life, right? They settled him handsomely. Some of us today that you are hearing that noise bragging, now, how do you know my work here? Notice me people fronting themselves to lead, making sure trying to hang out with somebody who actually doing the right thing for them to be seen by government, for them to just to put them in the map that these people are, these are the people that are defending Biafra, and you need to get hold of them. Some of us today are doing that, preparing themselves for a better day, for future, when the money will start clicking in the account. But some of you are busy insulting all your fellow brother, attacking them when they are trying to reveal these things for you to see, just revealing it to you for you to see. The tendency of these people accepting money in the future is high. You don't want to listen. No, he's trying, he's my APM, he's my ATM. You don't care. Look at the chicken, doesn't to them. This is getting, if not, is it not 4 years now? Or getting to 4 years after the kidnap of 4 good years. In that 4 years, as a deputy, as a leader, or whatever they get to him, the so-called DOS have not initiated any good thing and executed it perfectly. Like, they have not done anything to help that Biafra movement. This will tell you that all of them are waiting to cash out like Chike have done now. And more as you see, you cannot tell me that Nigerian government will clear your name from the list, give you money, and you accept, and tomorrow you come to you then you on Radio Biafra and start talking about Biafra. It's not possible, because you remember they don't just give you have to sign something. They can announce to you the outcome of the court case, but then nobody will tell you the agreement that made that court case to happen the way it is now. Because somehow Nigerian government, they will be happy. And that is going to open some doors for some of them that are willing. For those of them that have that claim that state, it's not for everybody. But if you know, you know. Now, like I told you at the beginning of this video, that some of the comments that I received from that video that I made earlier this morning, it showed to me that they are proving to me that some of our people don't even understand anything. In fact, some of they're elderly people, like, this is not about children, matured, gray hair, matured person. But he definitely, they don't. If you are lying to them, they're looking at you. If you if you scam them, they'll be looking at you. Even if you're operating their their body to harvest one or two things from their body, they will be looking at you. And it's so you, they will reply you back to Udoga no Igbo again. But see, now they couldn't my feel, but everybody need my feel. Some of us are very, very, very dirty. I'm telling you. There's some comment that some of the comment if I begin to share it with you here, you will cry. If somebody my APM, oh my DPM, oh my PM, what they're saying. One of it is that somebody actually said that he will be following you, that he will be listening to, he will follow I don't know anywhere on he's not gonna stop anything because that she's not attacking the government. That she's not attacking the government. So after listening to that, after listening to that drama, and you still claim that she's not attacking the government, then what kind of brain do you think the person have? But they all want their voice to be heard, want to make arguments. Even though you don't know what you're saying, yet you want to make arguments. On matter that is beyond your knowledge, you want to make arguments. Anyway, I will put my phone line for those of you that if you want to contribute, you can call. But please focus on the topic, okay? But if you want to say anything about what is going on, you are free to say that because I said it yesterday. That I'm not going to stop anybody from making comment that he or she want to make based on in response to what is going on or what someone have said publicly. That era is over. Okay. As long as it has to do with Xenofada Rama and any other people, let us learn something from this video. That if it's another Rama today, it could be you tomorrow. Learn how to maintain your land. And some of our brothers here are not happy. Some of you watching, not even our brothers, some of you watching this video, for example, you are not helping the matter. You are not helping matters. How? Like I am swimming now alone. Some of you will come here. Oh, Mas, I like it. I love you so much. Mas, I could get Azu. That's I could get Azu. I hate it. This is me. I hate it because you will use your mouth to shout praises on somebody. You praise it, praise it, praise it. You want the person to, that person will begin to feel too important, too important, too special. You are feeding python that's going to swallow you tomorrow. Can we stop praising ourselves? Because some of us, everybody have ego in them. Some of you are the one feeding that ego spirit, ego, that feeding that ego. You are feeding it, thinking that you are praising your brother. So, Maz, carry on, Maz, go on. Maz, I have your back. I have your back. Can we stop it? I don't want anybody. Don't stop telling me, Maz, I love you, Maz. I don't want it. I don't want it because you guys are the one adding that, feeding that ego. Once you are doing that, the person will begin to feel important, too special. Once I go online now, the Biafrans will love me so much. Do you know now? I have very good people. A lot of people are calling me everywhere. They are calling me. Maybe I can lead you. You know that I can. Somehow I can lead. Are they calling us like that? No, they're not calling us like that. But I can be next. Once I say something, Biafra flow. But I have people. When those ego begin to mature, you need to control the mindset and the spirit of the person. Because we praise if something that doesn't want any praise. Oh man, thank you, my sister, thank you, my brother, thank you so much. You have yes, man. See, I can't sleep without watching your program. Really? Really? No, we should stop that nonsense. To me, if I don't know how about other people, we should stop it. It doesn't make any sense. You are the one, giving seed for nonsense. It's just a matter of few times. In a matter of months, the person will begin to feel, nah, my phone, I don't sleep. If I keep my phone like this, if you call everywhere, call everywhere. Even those that I'm not saying that you calling that you are a demon, but you don't know that you're feeding something in that mind, in that person's mind. That person will keep on nursing it until he get to a point that he feel like he can lead a nation. I can, once I say something, they will start looking for stamp of office so that they can be stamping anything. Once they stamp, once they every time and I talk to time, all of it. Who do you know who I am? Somebody called me from Washington last time. One of our brother there, with the one that I'm the one that's dodging that call because you know, it will be excellent and excellent, yeah, his excellence, high excellence. On our thought on right? Ogo ya gosi gị nke o ji wee tozie to okoro na agba ọbịa gị nọsọ emewa. So that's one thing I want us to avoid. If it I don't know if it is possible. I don't know, but let's start from somewhere. It's not good at all. Yes, you can praise somebody, but not to that extent of everybody. Like I said, you have spirit of ego in you. You may not know, but people will help you to nurture it. Once once is matured, to control it is always difficult. And for me, when that ego is finally matured, if the person starts struggling to force that respect, maybe the percentage of respect that praises have caused in the person's life, maybe let's assume that it's only 30%, and the person will start demanding more respect from you. If you don't do it, because yeah, you have not getting it to accord that respect. And anybody that trying to resist is enemy. Next thing, have to pull you down for that person to achieve that respect that he or she want to achieve. Anyway, let me put my number for some of you that want to add anything. You can just add. Somehow my mind is not. I'm not somehow happy, to be honest with you. But no problem. I may go through comment section. So if I okay, so this is the WhatsApp call. If you want to call, you call. And let me open the WhatsApp so that I know when it's coming. So let me go through comments. Yes, somebody is asking which side the Butoza is. Which side? Yes, Butoza is with CS. That reminds me, tomorrow is today is a fundraising eve, right? So tomorrow is fundraising. Don't use because of this issue that's going on and refuse to do what do your best. Don't try it because if you give the certain chance, it will dog. Don't use that. Don't use that against yourself. That's all I can say. Don't use that against yourself. So let me go to comment here. Okay, George. Okay, Fee, you can nullify the spirit of Mass Namonogan ahead over the PM, and DPM. I don't know what you mean by that. That cannot find. Okay, you correct. Okay, I understand your statement now. Livingstone said, "They will please. How do I DM you to build my channel?" Okay. Check my. I don't know if the person is still here. If you are still here in this channel, go to description. I have email there. send email to me there. Then from there we can continue. Or this number that I place here, if you have WhatsApp, add me and message me there. We talk about it. Let me understand what you want. Then Ojibe okay said it is not self-hate, it is inability to be loyal to one another. Everybody want to lead. This is impossible. It is self-hate to me because if you love yourself, no matter what, how somebody provoke you, you will not succumb to do something that will turn around and affect you. You understand what I mean? If you think that attacking somebody, attacking somebody is going to affect you, if you are smart, you're not going to attack the person. You guys should know that. Breathe, take a breath and relax. Oye ma ife ada anụ ọgwụ ọ na-ama mmeri. Okay? Oye ma ife ada anụ ọgwụ ọ na-ama mmeri. Just like, let's say, God forbid. Okay, let me say a man that's not that maybe went out and leave his wife at home, coming home, unknown person with knife is holding your wife, okay? He's holding or gun, he's holding your wife and your children hostage. And you have chance to shoot the person. You have gun. Then the person notices that you want to shoot and push your wife to receive that bullet. Will you shoot? You have the gun and you can put trigger. You can pull trigger. But one, if you know that you put trigger, tendency of that behind. The question is, will you continue with with pulling the trigger? The answer is no. Even though you have everything to pull the trigger, but it will end up, it may end up affecting you. So you don't need to do that for the sake of your loved one that's in the hands of the enemy. Chibese said, "Good morning, sir. God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much, Chibese. I see you." George Okefi, thank you for your time. I appreciate. Chidebere said, Chidebere Lawrence, my brother, God bless you for good job that you are doing for us. Okay. Power to the people. Yes, so. Palace. Good morning, Mazi. We the good Biafrans know the evil one in different lands. Thank you so much for your help and love. I appreciate. The storm cannot be stopped. It cannot stop the ship, of course. I'm too late. Athena, my sister, you are here. Greeting. I see you, my people. You can agree with me that there is a possibility that egg ritual is real and active to untruthful people. So I advise us to speak the truth always without fear of favor. That's because of fear of egg. Okay, Chisom. You know, one thing, I'm not judging Adadarama about issue of egg or not egg, but just like what thing I said here, one of the things that could affect anybody about that egg of a thing is when you lie against somebody. Like and then I say, oh, they paid you, how much do they pay you? They collect money, you are sample, you are this. With you, eh? Okay, make that because my hands are clean and they are accusing me of something that I did not do. That's why I said before you accuse somebody, make sure that you are, because the person may go out and quote on this thing because by you for name. If you understand what I'm saying, then if you know what I'm saying, you understand it better. Our brother sent. It's not no guys above again. I see you. Good day to you. Nice to see you. Armstrong is here, and Oh, Chisom, God bless US, and thank you for that. And Armstrong saying he was never fighting for freedom in the first place. I don't know who. Are you talking about Mega Gift, or I don't know who you are, the person you are referring to. GBC James said, "Let us all be praying for Donald Trump for divine protection." Ah, nah, he jumped off from behind the goose to Donald Trump. I don't understand it. From behind the goose to Donald Trump, he got quite far. Okay, so nobody want to make any comment on that. So okay, Chike does him. Okay. Now I see your comments. See now, even if you see, my brother, some of these people that I think that they are fighting for freedom, maybe they are fighting for freedom, but like I said, each and one I have my reason. Oh, we Google you chief one in a Google freedom. You know what the point? It takes the chosen one to stand when that kind of wind come. Ebe na-eme cheers, the blue wine, I can eme cheers, na fight freedom. No, that you love somebody that is talking about freedom does not mean that you're a freedom fighter. You know, some of them actually have used it against me. Oh, don't mind him, he's a content creator, he's not a freedom fighter. I agree, happily. But that when the breeze come, when that wind come, the real freedom fighters, you find out that there are three. Out of 300, dragging, oh, let me sit. I will know this is seat of the freedom fighters. Let me sit. It's my turn to sit. When the challenge that comes with it comes, you now realize that you have only two people truly want to fight for that are real freedom fighter. You know, okay, and they will learn at also. Only that now his name made him he appeared in the list. Who came out of the whole says Yahoo? You know the Yamagawa court. Look at the Yamagawa court now. But the real people that are freedom fighters that name appeared there, they don't even remember there's any list existing about terrorism. But those ones that are panicking, you know, he tell them again, I'm going back. Oh, in Brazil, you happen at your bounty this year. That's why when I said I'm not a freedom fighter, some of you think that oh yes, yes, no problem. Because I cannot claim what I'm not. I cannot. So that Makande Aqua, this is one how to dodge that aqua system. And then I break aqua. They can in a break because I am truthful with what I said. This is who I am, this is where I stand. And it's not as if Igbo people or Biafrans are lacking leaders. So why must you claim that you're a leader when you know that you are not? You are not lacking leaders, you have leaders. It's just that we choose to, do trade by barter with them. Give me this and I hand the leader to you. A lot of Judas. Let's continue. Tina said, Chike doesn't have finally the trade master began. I am wondering how Oyendo will see it on hearing that. Okay, man, Sidika. Oyendo is a little bit, but this kind of thing will not even move him. Chika was out the day Master McCann went in June. Okay, so okay, was it June? Which means it's not up to 4 years yet. Okay, okay. Tina said, Kai, never mind the hate comments. Always take it as a boast and badge of honor. And one thing you need to understand, my sister, is that I've said it even before anybody started putting the hate and there are some comments, against my person. I already made it clear that I know nobody not it is even it is impossible. And if it happen, I will be worried. I will be more worried if everybody begin to sing praises of me. You have to have some people that disagree with you for you to realize that, for you to remember that you are still in this world. Okay, it's not possible for everybody to like you to buy into your idea. No, it's not possible. Davis, hi, Kai report. Good job. Many thanks. Thank you. Savior says, may God Almighty bless you. Please keep moving. We need people like you who can speak out this time to encourage all the to encounter all the lies that I understand. And Tina said that once you are in this agitation because you admire the one leading, you will definitely fall. Exactly, and very correct, kind. Okay, and Cosmos, where's your message? Just disappear. Okay, please, which side? Okay, I think I have answered that. Money man, me too. I'm not happy, especially on current Adadama broadcast. I thought she said she will be with the serious to do. I think no matter what. Okay, Jerry Johnson. Adadama thought CS will make her personal assent. It could be Mazi. Okay, I'm just trying to rush the okay and the John Paul said continue with your good job. I said absolutely 100% the way some people criticize fellow commander wrongly can push comrades. Okay, criticize fellow comrade wrongly can push them away, especially if they are not tough in the mind. Exactly. Savior, if another man wants to do social media thing, let her continue, but should stop speaking against US and no, well, she don't need your permission to do social media. That's just a fact. She don't. Anybody can do have the platform and say anything they want. You are not in control of her life, so she have right to do anything she want to do with her life. You can't dictate for her. If she's talking about the government, it is her platform, not your platform. The only thing is that you also have right to counter what she's saying with the fast figure. So it's not it shouldn't be you don't need to worry about that. You know, as long as you are doing the right thing and you know that you are doing the right thing, you don't need to panic about it. Everything must not be the way she wants. Okay. So my people, I think we have come to an end of this live stream because I put my number. If I not bring number now, oh, Mazi, put your number, put your number. Bring your number, bring your now. I put number now. Nobody wants to call. So we have come to an end of this broadcast. Thank you so much, my people. And please like the video. See you again. God bless you all. Somebody said that Tina said she has officially tendered her resignation. Before announcing it, I'm not aware of that. Before announcing it, or she did it before coming to her platform to announce it. Anyway, let's see how the whole thing will play. God bless you all and see you again. Bye bye for now, my people. See you. God bless you.